some spots we actually have some sprinkles in central Massachusetts and in southern New Hampshire. So we could see an isolated shower this morning, early this afternoon. But if you look off to the west where it's a lot more widespread, that's what we're going to get later this afternoon and especially later this evening. Temperatures out there warming up nicely. A lot of us into the mid 60s, which is nice. Dew points in the 50s, which is comfortable. And the best part is they're going to stay that way for the rest of the day. So not really humid today. Tonight, though, you're going to notice the increasing humidity. Today, 73 to 78, a bit breezy this afternoon and this evening. Chance for a shower. However, I'm much more concerned with what's in the forecast going into tomorrow, especially tomorrow late afternoon, early evening hours. We're expecting a line of thunderstorms to roll through, and some could be strong to severe. I'll show that to you coming up.
New this morning.
That's right. So it's all about perspective. Today, I will say more clouds than sun. Could see some isolated showers this morning, early afternoon, but bulk of the rain is going to hold off till the late afternoon and evening hours. So a lot of us are going to have a lot of dry time today. We were down to 62 this morning, high 76 today, 7 o'clock down to 72. And then tomorrow, very warm and incredibly humid. 73 at 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, 86 for the high tomorrow, by 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. 80 degrees. So take a look at what we're going to have early this afternoon. Isolated shower, but late afternoon you can start to see some hit or miss showers. Still a lot of us dry during this time, but as we get more into the evening hours, that's when we could see more in the way of some scattered showers. There's actually going to be a couple rounds this evening. There's 7 o'clock, for example. You can see a little bit of a break for a lot of us around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Then you get another line that rolls through. So we can have a couple rounds of showers. I'm not worried about anything popping off in terms of severe weather, though. That's not the case tomorrow. Now, tomorrow morning is going to be dry. Early afternoon, 2 o'clock, you can start to see some thunderstorms popping off in southwestern New Hampshire, southern Vermont. Most of it in Massachusetts is in western Massachusetts at that point. But at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, now we're talking more in central Mass, getting into eastern Mass. And anytime you see thunderstorms that set up in a line like this, the greatest threat in terms of the severe weather is always going to be damaging wind. And that's true going into tomorrow. So damaging wind gusts, these thunderstorms absolutely could be severe. And at the very least, we're talking incredibly heavy rain and lightning, which is a threat of its own. As we get later, here we are, 5 o'clock, still being impacted in the Boston metro area. And then the Cape, it's going to be closer to 6 and 7 o'clock. And then it clears out pretty quickly after that. We do have a risk for severe weather. And golly, we've had a lot of severe weather, right? I know we've had many days of it, so this is probably the last thing you want to be hearing. Level 2 out of 5, slight risk for everyone in our viewing area. Central Mass, Eastern Mass, Cape, Southern New Hampshire. We all have this risk. Again, biggest risk is going to be damaging wind gusts. Could also be a couple thunderstorms with some large hail. And unfortunately, I don't want to rule out an isolated tornado, although that chance right now anyway is incredibly slim. So for today, not humid, and enjoy it because it doesn't last. It'll be breezy this afternoon, this evening. Couple showers around 73 to 78, more clouds than sun. As we go into tonight, increasing humidity. Lows only down to the mid to the upper 60s. And then tomorrow, incredibly humid, incredibly warm. 85 to 90, a little bit cooler at the Cape, and likely thunderstorms. On the 7-day forecast, mostly quiet stretch after Sunday. Maybe a spot sprinkle on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday look great. 4th of July looks okay. Maybe a spot shower, a thunderstorm, pretty low chance at this point anyway. High temperature 87 degrees, which is very warm. And then Friday, partly sunny, 86.
All right, Kelly.